Hello. I was like waiting for the countdown for the last minute, and then I checked something, and then it went to 0 without me noticing. I love my brain. ADHD and autism, quite the combination. Anyways, let me just get the right game, because I did record some Hoi 4. Pew. And Pew. I'm gonna do the music a bit quieter, because I think it's quite loud. Is everything good? Might still be a notch too loud. Problem is I'm in the last 10% of YouTube audio, so it's kind of hard to put it even more down. YouTube music is a bit annoying for that it's very loud for background stuff. But I mean, I could just make it quieter for myself. I could just reduce it for a little bit for you. So, cool. Yeah, no, I know that I played a bit private. A bit is good. I experimented a lot. I played a UK campaign where I think I'm about to make it positive, but I spent like 10 years basically fucking around and fighting out. Like, this is not a success story, but it's like a disaster save I created and then fixed, because I wanted to try out a lot of stuff, what economies make sense. You don't have oil at the beginning, so you start with like no income. I can show you real quick before we go into the actual run. This is like something I'm about to turn into a success story, but had to take a huge step, because it's not the biggest world for 10 years, but it's quite big for not having an income for the longest time. So this is quite a city where I experimented a lot of things. I experimented with a food industry. I experimented with a clothing industry. I started building the entire thing, which I couldn't use because I had no money. And I gotta say, like, fuel refinery is just the most profitable thing you can get very fast, very easy. And I think that's what I want to go into, just so you know, like, my main problem is that I had, like, crippling debt here of, like, 6 million. But the fun thing is I'm literally about, like, I make enough money now to equal it out. I'm really about, like, I just got everything running and now make big money. So even though this seems really dire, and it was for most of the time, I was able to turn it around. Not having income, but it was actually this, right? My private republic, which is not a stream. I should just call it stream. Close is a good money method. Compared to oil, it really isn't. Like, fuel and butane, especially if you have a lot of oil fields like we do here, is just so good. Because you don't need any trucks. If you have the piping, you need very limited stuff. I mean, here we have the real annoying bottleneck that everything is just crowded up. What I would say is we get this running here, so we can have our own gravel production. We could build our own storages. The main problem we have here is that we don't have railway. And we will not have that for a very long time. So piping stuff is actually... I think we have to go, like, tourism and refinery, because we won't have rail access for the longest time. No, we have no Big Ben. No, you get a Big Ben in London. That was the Britain map. What? I mean, Steam would be my favorite, but it doesn't exist yet. Electric is my favorite at the moment, because electricity feels a lot cheaper and easier to supply than fuel. You need more infrastructure, so the input cost is higher. But I feel like the long running... Yeah. We don't have a lot yet. This is also quite a lot. Like, this was my second time playing with basically no money. And I did a lot of mistakes. I mean, we're investing a lot of money to get up here, which is a huge waste of money. Ignore this. The project, so we have a second supply up. But we are in North Korea, and we're on the south side of North Korea, so we only trade in dollars. Meaning we don't have a lot of stuff, like we don't have railway vehicles. I made this harder than it needs to be. But what we do have is a huge oil field, and a second potential huge oil field over here. Yeah, there's more oil over here. look at this. So there's a lot of resources to be have. So we have potential for a large oil industry. What I will do is I will grow this city here, and I will try... I will do the oil industry because I know it's profitable. And then we will tourism because you tell me it's profitable. And I got like a big DM on explaining how tourism works, and it was quite overwhelming, so I'm not sure 100% understand it. But I have now a feel for how to get tourism successful, and I would love to try that out. How much debt do we have right now? We have no debt. Oh, yeah, it's dollars. I was like, wait, we have no debt? Actually, it's not bad. It's 500,000. You know what they say? 500,000, that's zero. So, what are you dumping? Nothing yet. Oh, I built you and now you just arrived. So yeah, those are gonna be my coal trucks. Those are gonna be my coal trucks. What's the best map in World Maps DLCs? I mean, it depends on what you like. If you like empty maps, full maps, there's a lot of different scenarios. For here is kind of cool that you have a lot of oil to the western borders, but you have to be at the western border. Yeah, we're gonna do tourism in North Korea. But there's like, you have Poland. If you have Poland and you play in realistic mode with like pre-built stuff, you get like amazing infrastructure. Because the devs have decided, you know what? Poland, you will get all the railway you ever need and all the highways. But then you go like in Austria and you just have basically gravel and dirt roads. I mean, like in real life. I'm not just joking. It actually is quite a good infrastructure. But yeah, so it is kind of different. I like that the maps have a different feel to it. You can always play it empty if you're unhappy with what you see. You can always mod some churches in, that's also fine. But they have very, very different feels, and I appreciate that. It depends on what you like. Do you want to have like your handhold, or do you want to build up from the beginning? I think East Germany is like Poland light, where it has some infrastructure but not as much. Austria is pretty empty, Czechia is pretty empty, North Korea is completely empty. Like, you have literally mostly dirt roads. You don't even have gravel roads, you just have dirt roads. It's like Austria at least has gravel roads. You can forget that here. The only gravel you have is in Pyongyang. It's like the internet of the 60s, gravel roads. So, yeah. Is there an Australia map in this game because I'm Australian? I don't think so, but there are a ton of mods. And I can imagine that it has been modded. It could very much be. There's a lot of stuff, by the way. What I learned from my playthroughs, and you wouldn't believe it, you know, you only wrote it 1,000 times in my comments, but that doesn't mean that I respect your opinion. Asphalt roads are kinda annoying at the beginning. And not everyone said it's too expensive. That's a lie. They're not too expensive. At least that's how I felt, what people told me. No, the problem with them is that they take up too much time. Like, in the time where you would build one asphalt road, you could build 20 gravel. It's like a time bottleneck. And also like a bottleneck like this, because you need to transport way more shit. Ignore this. This is mostly the fault of my oil exports. I mean... yeah, this is mostly... You see this like oil truck. This is like all oil trucks. Maybe one or two fuel trucks, but... yeah, we also need to get like a repair hub at some point. Do we... yeah, no, we don't have that yet. Where do we build that? Where do we repair our stuff? Because next year our stuff will break down. I would say we build it close to the city so that people can just work there. Am I exporting? We're exporting... yeah, I have a lot of oil here. Problem is, it's so good. We are completely full with oil. I made so far with oil 700k. So we're not completely fucked, right? But we don't really have... we could make like double the money if we had more than one custom house. This is why I built this big road here. But as I said, we have the time bottleneck, which kind of screws us over. So this is like a wet dream that will never happen. Anyways, like any North Korean project, I will just keep it, you know, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna sacrifice a lot of people and the well-being of my nation to have half a highway. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Come on. 3 generations from now, they're gonna be like, wow, asphalt roads, you know? It's cool. What did it cost you? Don't think about it. Just don't. Why would you do this to yourself? You poor brain. Just think, yeah, asphalt roads. Don't think about how we got it. Just be happy that we have it. You know? It's fine, I don't believe you. Why? Why? It's obviously fine. I see no wrong in this. I just want to get some tourists for New Workers. Yeah, tourism be like, we let you in, we don't let you out. Welcome to the Republic. That's how we get our college degrees. I swear it's a 5-star hotel. Why does it have prison bars? It's for your protection. No, but once you have all of this up, I would say... Did we not start building more infrastructure? Maybe. I'm just gonna call this stream now so I know what's going on. Stream. I think I want to build like a bus station here. This is where we pick up our workers, and then I want to build like the houses here. And then after we have some workers, we're gonna build like all this stuff we need. Like a 6-star hotel. I know, right? I know. You know, you get the 6-star from never coming back. It's so good you don't want to leave. And you have like a weird looking signature that kind of looks like yours, telling that it's your statement. You know, this is like ignore the blood drops like that. That's just, you know, and you know, a little nosebleed. You know, it happens to the best of us. We have a really good time. It's just, you know, the arteries swell up. It is what it is. Welcome to the Republic. Here you can vote for me. No, that's everyone. But you can vote. Your vote counts. We need more buzzwords in our nation's name, so we can tell everyone that we're democratic. Because I think they don't get it yet. That's really important. Yeah, but I think I'm just gonna literally fast forward a little bit. If we don't have people, it is... Okay, this is doomed. This is doomed. That's our oil industry gone for a little bit. I have to adjust this a little bit. Yeah, this is burning, so you're gonna load here now, which is basically the same, but a bit less efficient. There you go. Problem solved. We ignore this. Go forth. Get rid of it. Oh, you're a construction office. Don't we have a destruction office somewhere? Yeah, you. We have you. Yeah. Get me one of those open hulls. Actually, yeah, we just need to try... Oh, that's really good. Oh, we only have 2 though. That will take for a while. Your goal moved to biggest. Yeah. We shall see. Your vote counts for my popularity. I know, right? If you don't vote, I know who you are. It's an anonymous vote, but I know everyone who didn't vote. You know, but I don't know who you voted for. That's anonymous. But if you didn't go voting, I know. And I'm the only name on on the list. Perfectly democratic. I said vote. Therefore, it is democratic. So, fill it up to, I don't know, like 50%. And now those are gonna go out and Bankrupt. We're not gonna go bankrupt just because of a huge negative. What do you think? We're building industry. Like you have to understand the principle. Even if you rob a bank, right? You first have to build the bank, right? Or at least someone. Fear digression. Please don't rob banks. It is bad. Thank you for your attention. I guess a mixer would be fine. Oh no, I could have taken these vehicles and put... doesn't matter now. I can't use my rubles for anything else than getting vehicles anyways, and they take ages with the dirt roads to come here, like ages. Anyways, let's fast forward. I'm gonna save, because if... I'm gonna be honest, if the sewage treatment plant burns down, I'm just gonna load. I'm not gonna rebuild that. Like... Oh wait, you're a road typo. Oh, true, I saved you for this. Ah, look at that. Gravel. We need now fuel in you, right? Yeah, but now you're full, so we need to build that. I hope I saw everyone. I just noticed that YouTube that did the thing where they have like top comments again, which means I don't see everyone, which is weird. So, traffic jam, yeah, tell me new things. This is perfectly fine, I don't know what you mean. About to go bankrupt? We can't go bankrupt if we take out a loan, there you go. We're gonna do EU4 playthrough in this game, where we just loan max, okay? Loans are a good thing, you just don't know it yet. It is actually a good thing. If you think loans are bad, you have been influenced by the capitalist propaganda. Yeah, it's the one thing of YouTube streaming that kind of bugs me off. That a lot of these standards are kind of weird. And setting up a stream is kind of also not a cool experience. It feels like awfully complicated. I know you can say reuse assets from last stream, but then you have Twitch where you just press stream, you know, like... Yeah. But you have good things on YouTube. You can go back anytime. Like I feel like as a consumer, YouTube is nicer. As a streamer, it's way more annoying. Why you know you Soviet bloc and only dollars? Because we are at the western borders. When I started building here, I wasn't thinking about that this is the western border, not the eastern border. So I dug myself in a position where I had to use dollars, and when you start on realistic, you have even less dollars than you have rubles. So I was limited with no railway, less money, and only one custom house, which is overall a horrible experience. So if you can get this running, as I'm a beginner of this game, I would feel very proud. I do think we can make this work, especially with the keyword pipelines, because then we can just use our oil from here. By the way, please auto-assign everyone here, because you hate to do this when something burns down. Because then we can just use the oil from here and pump it over to a refinery over here, where we will just lead buses down, and we should have good money. Or can we fit it here? Probably not. The refinery is like... I was about to show it with my hands on the screen, which is a little bit stupid. What is a building that goes into the same size? Because refineries are enormous. I would say if we count both construction hubs together, a refinery is kind of like this. It's like two next to each other. It's like a huge square. Like two big construction offices next to each other. A refinery is huge. Can I give you free copies from EU5 from Paradox? I don't even have copies of EU5. What do you mean? Have you seen me done a video? No. I would have loved to do it. Actually, I wouldn't. I would love to play it. But I'm currently very much... yeah. Bruh. I go like from doctor to doctor. Apparently, I walk wrong. I speak wrong. So I have to do like the daily exercise, and I'm an ADHD ass. So every little thing is like awful. It is great. It's the main reason why I'm currently on so, like, a low energy thing, because I'm just trying to get my own under control before I go back to YouTube 100%. Bonked you? No. It has nothing to do with that. I'm a Hoi 4 YouTuber. Why the fuck would they give me, like, EU4? Wait, when is the last time I've made EU content? It's a very long time ago. So, of course, I prefer people who actively make stuff on the channel with the content. Right. I mean, I know for a good reason that Paradox is not mad at me. Maybe all real knows what I mean. I got like a slight thing today. So no, it's nothing big. When I say slight thing, I literally mean slight thing. It is no big announcement coming. I am sorry. But the gesture was enough to know that Paradox does not hate me. Not yet. Talking about it, me and Audrey wanted to do a thing. I think we never agreed on a date. If he's not here anymore, I'm not mad. I'm just gonna write him a DM after this if I remember. But I'm pretty sure we wanted to do something and we never agreed on a date. Because we had a fun idea for something, for a video together. Okay, I'm just gonna double speed again, like a quadruple speed, whatever it is. A lot of people apparently don't know that this exists. I mean, I only know of it because someone, like, ages ago told me in a stream that I can do it. I'm very thankful for that. The problem is that it has been so long ago that I genuinely couldn't give you a source of who it was. And it was on Twitch there, therefore the username could even be different. So, ore prices go up. Yes, brothers, we're rich. By the way, do we have any coal or ore close by? I never checked that. No. I should check the mountains, if anything. There is some iron here. We actually have iron. It is not close, but close by. Coal. No. Here, we have coal and iron next. We could make a steel industry. Could make a steel industry here once with money. It's not too far away. We could do this via railway. Oh, now we have no railway. I could like make an airport and helicopters as transport before I get railway. Do we have nukes here? We have uranium and we have nuclear power. I guess that implies nukes. And it's very profitable to enrich uranium in this game and sell it to any power. So, yeah. Do with that what you need. Do with that knowledge what you must. So they're building more stuff. Oh no, what is it? Oh, we don't get, like, the pump checks are amazing because if they catch fire, I couldn't give a fuck. Like, it doesn't faze me. They are very cheap to replace. They are not necessary. They're like a beginning point of an infrastructure. Therefore, it doesn't matter, right? What would really hurt me is like one of the buildings we're currently like getting over there. By the way, I'm gonna turn this into the thingy here. I learned something amazing today, by the way. Did you know that if you want to deconstruct a road, you can do that via, if you go into this tool over here, because sometimes you're like, oh, I want to do this, and then you have this weird thing where you can't catch it quite well, and it deletes everything. And this tool, demolishing, is even worse. If you hold control, you can just destroy an entire road stuff. I didn't know that. I learned it by accident. You can just, like, if I want to destroy this, I just hold control, and it destroys this road part. It's amazing. Because sometimes it's really hard to catch the right road, and this is just instantly the entire connected thingy. I have to say this in part 4, because it's really useful. And I didn't know it was a thing. I just randomly found out. You can just, you know, you can say, oh, this part of the road, destroy. 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 It just takes the, you know, between the two connection points. It's very cool. Control and road destruction. Also works with... What is shift drag? Oh, yeah, that also works. Does it also work with this? No, okay. Yeah, but I find this very useful for like single roads. I didn't know that. But the shift thing, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's cool. I actually didn't know that. Thank you. Oh, it's hazardous waste though. It's kind of expensive to get it rid of. So now we have to add the construction officers again because they don't design themselves. Yippee! We soon broke again, but ignore that. That's capitalist propaganda. If we would be broke very soon, then why do we still have money? Exactly. Don't believe the facts. Believe me. I am the facts. Do we need anything here? No. We have fuel here? No. Oh, we have no power up here. True, we need to get that. Didn't we build power already? I feel gaslit, like we already built some things and they're not here anymore. Did I not save at the end? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's build power. Actually, the other way around would be like you're right. Yeah. Like this, then we do a dirt road because doesn't need anything fancy. Then you here. How do we do this? Can't really go past. Yeah, but the entire thing here. I remember I started building this here. There was like an thingy for loading off workers. And like a road through here. And we lost a little bit of time apparently. But we had our work thingy here. I'm gonna build you. You're good enough. There you go. And should we go really fancy and make this all... You know what you could be. You could be Asphalt because you're kind of hard laid on to upgrade. So yeah, then we do electricity like this and this and this. Do we go through here? Oh, let's stay along the road. There you go. Is it all connected? Yes. Are the endpoints caught? Yes. Yes. Basically, I'm checking that I don't see these anymore, because that means there's something in there. I'm also clicking on them. If they all highlight, I know, okay, this is like... Sometimes, you know, you don't catch it and you build like, you know, if I try to catch this, I'm really fast, I do this. Then it wouldn't be connected, right? So I'm just double checking every time I build like a longer thing. Because it's annoying to just fill in the holes or notice it when your entire city is dying because they don't have electricity because you didn't correctly connect everything. Which, of course, never happened in my playthroughs. I never lost any citizens. Please don't check the UK playthrough. I'm genuinely amazed in my Austria series where I already, like, huge spoilers. We already did the city that no one died. No one. Thanks to Florius, I started up Republic again. Now I'm 2 hours into trying to figure out what the plan was. Yeah. Welcome. We're spamming Big Ben. Then he added Big Ben in the Nations DLC. Where is it? It's like a propaganda thing, right? It is here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the Charles Bridge. Where's Big Ben here? There was a meme once where a built Big Ben, and it doesn't do anything. It literally gives you no effect. Like, some other buildings have, like, you see kids' enjoyment of sports or government loyalty. This fucker does nothing. It just costs resources. But people always want me to build it and call it Big Len. Because I did it once. Every time I don't do it now, they're really sad. You know, suffering from success kind of shit. So, I take 2 of you. It's like my setup. I always go mostly garbage trucks. I do take 2 water, 2 sewage, just in case something is not properly connected. Or industry is not inside of the network. And I do a little bit of big ones too, just in case something comes up with them. But overall, I'm mostly going into normal garbage trucks. We do everything with here, except the water. The water you will get from here, and the sewage we have a lot of in the sewage plant. Very good. Still remember? Yeah, I know it was on Twitch. It was very started in Austria, but on the southern side, and we built up a Stalingrad. That was a lot of fun. Slap Battler, welcome. It was a good run though. We made a lot of money that run. Oh, I never connected that. Look, because I did connect this last time. I'm like, oh, I never connected that, and I didn't do this again. Yeah, that's why you always double check everything before you let people in. Because once people are in, people are here, and people are here to stay, which is kind of rude, you know. And just want them for a little bit to work and leave, and then they stay. Pfft. How dare they? Don't even ask me how I feel about this. Oh, we're missing 1 work day for the next step. Oh, there's a word for people like this. I don't want to be banned on YouTube. I was about to make a very edgy joke. I'm like, you know what? In the context of this stream, I don't want to bring it to the limit. No. All good, all good. I stopped cooking. Oh yeah, I got rid of that too, but not yet here, I guess. Can you... Yeah, in Twitch you can check the entire chat history of someone, what they wrote, in, at least in your stream. What setting is completely realistic. We're just playing on... I can show you. We are on... Satisfaction hard, everything, management, blah blah blah. The only thing I changed is I put global events down on normal, but global events on normal is still count. It means no earthquakes, but the game still accepts this as realistic. Fires frequent, yeah, I hate that, but what will it do? And I enabled everything. Vehicles lock after time. We started in 1960. I can show you. By the way, if you don't believe me, I'm just gonna very quickly show that. If you start a new republic, let's say France, worst case scenario, we go realistic. If you change anything like easy money, it goes to custom, right? But if you go from global events, which means earthquakes, to normal, it's still unrealistic. So the game devs are completely fine with you not wanting earthquakes. So this is basically my settings. You could even get yourself more population, it would still be realistic. Money has to be on hard. If you change money to medium, it goes away from realistic. We started on hard. It is realistic difficulty. So there you go. We're a little bit in depth already, but thanks to a semi-successful oil industry, thanks to this amazing bottleneck, we have not too much negative yet. What we need to do is we need to outsource more of our building industry, because right now I wouldn't do anything. If I get the resources out, the entire trucks that would drop out the resources would be here in line instead of the building vehicles, so that wouldn't really do anything right now. And we never really had an empty time where there was nothing here, where there could have been like an argument. So this is just fucked for now, because we only have 1 hub and we can't do railway because we're on the western border. And the eastern border is literally... Look, I can make it bigger for you. The eastern border is literally on the other side of the map, and we're stuck over here. So, no railway for us. I know, fun. Wasn't it cool that I did that? Amazing. I know, I learned this the other day that it can make the minimap bigger. It kind of fascinated me, so I wanted to show that. I mean, this is like EU4, I would say. It's like multiple hundreds of hours to completely understand the game. I mean, you can play the game with easy money and everything, and I think you can learn it within the first few hours, the basics, if you watch a guide on the side. I think if you watch my first video and you give yourself like 10 million rubles, after 4 videos, and I'm currently just in video 2, you should be fine, right? You should be able to play the game and just don't be too risky, just learn from your mistakes. You will have enough money to either get population from somewhere else or buy new population, but like on hardcore realistic mode, basically, you know, both. You don't have the luxury, so... those have to get from the west, it's too far away otherwise. So yeah. It's not easy to learn per se, but it is very learnable. It's very hard to master though. Brother, where are you going? Bro, what? He doesn't care. He's like, come on, the building, don't care. I'm gonna face through reality, let's go. He doesn't give a fuck. Some Back to the Future type of shit. Anyways. This is not Twitch chat. The fuck you mean? Yes, I can see your history. Do you mean Big Kim? Is this the entire thing where you're annoying me now? Because if it is, I might just time you out. Ah yes, Australian. Very good. I mean, I've of course yet to have a successful city. It's how you want to learn it. I learned it probably like you, brute force, right? I didn't really watch any guides. I watched like one video series, which was more of a let's play than a guide, which is fine. But... Bro, there you go. It's fine. Spamming the same like, I'm doing a stream. Oh, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you go over? Can you drop everything and do what I want? I'm not egoistical. I just want you to do whatever I want. At least give me money. Bro. Bro. Some people are annoying and make it the main part of their personality. I'm sorry, it's not a personality trait. It's just weird. So yeah, music is really cool for this game, yeah. Let's just say it should be enough reason that if I use it as background music for my videos instead of like other stuff I could get, it's good music. It's really good. I like it. Killing all your cities, that it's brute forcing it, you know? Don't get the copyright. We had this discussion last stream about video games and video game music. If you want to watch the last stream, there was an entire discussion about how it works. I don't want to bring it up again because I don't want to bore people that don't already know the debate. But TLDR, video game music doesn't really fall into copyright. It was a huge thing back in like 2000, let's say 2010 maybe a bit before when YouTube started. Like really to be a popular thing. But that has been settled a long time ago, and it's like a silent agreement where game music is just on certain stuff public domain without really being public domain. Oh, that was semi-understandable, but, wait, oh, I thought there was a connection here. I'm like, oh shit, I don't want this to be connected here. I'm like, nope, that's just a weird asphalt thing. Is there a road access? No, okay, okay. I'm just confused then. Good night. I don't have the time. You said it's like it's a me problem. I gave you the TLDR, be happy. I gave you something, I met you halfway. So... I mean, this is really good that we have this. That now I think we should actually just build the houses now. Oh no, oh no, is the game crashing? it did. You know, you want to know the last time the game crashed for me? The last time the game crashed for me, I didn't make content on this game yet. Like in the last 100, 200 hours of this game, it never crashed for me because it has become so stable. But now in a live stream to show off, it did. I want to know how much we lost through that. Just gonna save the internet because I loaded an autosave. This all seems fine. This all seems fine. Can we do that without crashing? Okay. I would say we built the houses like here. We don't have heating yet. True, that's what I built last time, but it's also not here. Let me just really quick prepare heating pipes. Ba, 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 ba. Heat exchanger over here. And then we get you here, so it's built fast. And I'm pretty sure we will not need a middle thing. Let's see, how far can we go with this? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, I hate that though. I'll show you a trick. If you don't want this over thing, you gotta go to the middle of this, and then you go like down with like, oh, we're under road, so you can't, yeah. If you're under road, you can't work on it, so. Then we go, pressing Q, we go one level down, because with Q and E, you can go up and down, and I'm gonna go down a little bit here. I'm gonna go over here, bum, and I'm gonna go down with Q again, bum. And if it's connected deeper, it's still two different pipe segments, which might be a good thing, so they're building it from two sides. With the extra bonus that you will not have this weird thing like looking out on top, so this will not be in the way of infrastructure. But you can only do this because you have to do it in the middle of the project. If you do it like here, it will create the pipe thingy where you try to extend the pipe again. I hope that was semi-understandable, but otherwise you have this above ground looking thing that is kind of ugly, you know, like this, which is, you know, I'm building underground pipes for a reason. There you go. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't need to be so realistic. The problem is some maps don't have, like, rivers. Or not a lot. Or not in all positions, so... Do you really care? I think it has enough realism to be, like, good. If people want more realism, I think they could just mod the game, like, even more. It's a very, apparently, what I see from the modding community, not that I'm in it, apparently it is kind of mod-friendly, otherwise there wouldn't be so much mods. Bum. I think you will need a good amount of houses, right? Like, I'm not gonna calculate this through and tell you a number of how much houses we will need. But I would say... with this industry... I'm just thinking right now, I could build a refinery here, and the people from here could also go over here, and then we don't need an entire new district over here, and we could add it to this one. And it's not too far away from everything, so... yeah, that could work. But it still means we need kinda quite the... thingy. Yeah. We'll need a lot of workers for all of this. I would also love to have a fire station over here, but it is what it is. Very important here, I'm gonna put this to randomly move citizens from existing residential buildings. So we're not paying for them, but we're getting good ones, which are already in the Republic. And because I don't want to do anything, like I don't want to do anything with cars, so I'm just gonna only do road connections. The last thing we need now is trash. We have electricity, we have heating. I'm gonna build this for now. Once the workers are here, we're gonna start thinking about schooling, kindergartens, education for research, really important. I'm gonna build a big technical university because we will need that. I'm gonna build a small communist HQ because we need distribution offices. And then I would say we grow this city into a bit of all the directions. Less over here because we know there's oil over here, but like a little bit like this. Like with the shopping center in the middle as a heart beating thing. That was very, very beautifully said. It is our heart beating thing. It keeps the city alive. I think. I would be such a good mayor. So, yeah, but the problem is it's gonna be bottleneck. Once we have this, I think this should become a bit better. Did this go any... Oh, this... Oh! This was in like 50% gravel. Now we're like 50% asphalt already. So if we continue on like this, in 2 years we're connected. For a year plan. Oh! We can export the oil there. Because then the oil infrastructure is completely... Like, we could connect it over here. And then the pathways for the oil don't annoy this at all. We just need a fuel station somewhere. Like, maybe here? Like, on the road on the side here? We do, like, gravel here and we have a fuel station here. We have dedicated trucks to fill it up, so halfway there for, like, a refueling point. I think that could work, unironically. I'm happy I continued building on the road, even though it takes up a lot of our trucks, because it will secure our... Let's just say the time we will need for researching, like, the entire refinery stuff. I think we can get it today. But I'm not sure if we can get it up and running. Money. Did we do the thing already? No, not yet. Oh, we nearly paid off these loans. So we're less in debt very soon. That's like the cool thing about loan juggling. That you always pay off the loans. And you can sometimes just take loans to pay off loans. So you have less debt. Because we owe very little here. But we are still paying the interest for the overall loan, right? So you can sometimes just take like 1 million and pay off like 80k of rest loans. But those loans maybe were like 4 million back in the days. So instead of like 4 million interest, you pay like the loan of the 1 million, you know? So you can kind of fast track your interest into being cheaper. I hope that kind of made sense, but I'm doing that a lot in the Britain playthrough where I'm like really in risk of going bankrupt. I had to do a lot of the tricks to get the economy under control. And thanks God I played a lot of EO4, because those tricks are from the EO4 times. That is loan juggling, I tell you guys. What is a good priority? Like high priority. You can just work now. You can just work. You should be... Oh, we didn't build the... trash bins. Oh, no, we have one here. We have one here. We have one here. I guess we only need one really here. So that path Florius did think about that. I'm very much positively surprised by path Florius. Path? Past, whatever, same. Yeah, but the problem is we're missing gravel. Could we get some workers to work on this? I think as soon as this bus station is done, I can actually get myself to import a few workers to work on gravel. Doesn't even need to be a lot, just a little bit, so we don't need to import gravel anymore, and just then and there a bus goes in. Are you a bus that we could use for that? No. Gonna buy a few buses then. And once they arrive, we're gonna use them. Maintenance we need though, yeah. Where do we do everything maintenance-wise? Maybe like here? It should be kinda on the edge of everything. Because I would like to use this radius of our shopping center for housing. Even though it doesn't create any fumes or anything, it shouldn't take up stuff we could use for building housing, which I like to keep kind of concentrated so we can pick up more workers from the bus station. Or future railway, which is kind of a dream in this than more of a mission. What do we really want? Maybe here? Because there's the oil, right? And I don't want to go too close to the oil. Yeah, look, here's the oil. And they produce very little fumes, so we could probably have like city here and there's like the oil. So maybe here, right next to the oil? And then later on we could build like a railway depot there. Once we upgrade the infrastructure a bit. It's here, road. And if you're already building something, let's build a big one. This will be our permanent solution. And it's already in range of some houses. That's actually really good news. I think for now it just needs electricity. That's quite a long way for that cable. Oh, I don't care. That looks kind of horrible. I mean, you will never see it again. It's underground, but just seeing a bend in a cable like that makes me feel uncomfortable. So this takes quite a while because apparently the pipe is quite deep. Actually, it's not that deep. It's just okay. Then was a gravel problem. But it's soon done with gravel. As soon as those trucks are there, we are... Oh, this is done. So everything but food and cloths and electronics. Maybe a bit less electronics because they're quite expensive and not that much needed. Very good. Should fulfill most of the needs. You can unload that now. It will cost us once again money, but once again, big investment for the beginning. Better later on. And we'll assign those to load and unload into here. Now they're putting already the meat in, which is fine. No drinking water. Yeah, that's fine. No drinking water is because we don't have the infrastructure running yet. No power. That is actually not fine. That is a problem. Where's our first power thingy? Here? Second one is here. I guess we need one here. Should it be... Okay. Guess you want to be underground too. A bit more expensive, but it's fine. That's what I keep on saying. It's not fine. If I keep on saying it's fine, you will believe me one day. You will have to. Otherwise, I will take away your breathing rights. Peacefully. So, can you build this now? I'm thinking some of the pro strats I could do that I saw in some videos and some suggestions from you now. But I think none of them would like change a lot now. I feel like we're stuck in this until this project here is done. And you can't really destruct an upgraded road, so we're kind of stuck with this. Because you can only deconstruct and upgrade it, and road is currently being upgraded, which is kind of weird. So they just don't have electronics yet. Those are gonna be very expensive. Electronics are so expensive. This is very important because this is for our water infrastructure. This is very important because this is for our heating infrastructure. Those are the things we need before we get people. This is not necessary. I mean, it's gonna be necessary. Oh, actually, this is very necessary. Otherwise, we can't get our people to the heating plant. Meaning, no. One guy is still alive in here? Are you crazy? How did you do this? How did you survive? I'm gonna disallow them now to do anything here. So, I just noticed. You might thinking, wow, are you ignoring chat? No, apparently chat froze for me. Yeah, now it's not frozen anymore. Yeah, I thought you guys were just really quiet. Turns out. Sorry, Victory Fun. Turns out my chat was just frozen in OBS. Fuck me, I'm sorry. I was just yapping to myself. Would you recommend the game now or when it's on sale? Let me check. Let me check how much it costs right now, because I don't know the game price, because I bought it quite a while ago. Right now, it would cost 40 bucks. Is it worth 40 bucks? Yes-ish? It is very much worth 40 bucks, but if you want to wait for a sale, because it's a game where you could, like, you really have to like those types of games, right? So if you want to play it right now and don't want to wait, yeah, buy 40 bucks. If you know you like the game, it's going to be amazing. There's a lot of content in there, definitely 40 bucks worth of content. But if you're not sure and you're like, oh, I want to get it once it's on sale, then I would get it on sale, you know. It's on sale then and there, so you could just put it on your wish list and get it done. I feel like it's always a very hard question to answer, because not always, but in some cases it's very subjective if a game is worth the price. There's some games where you're like, fuck no. Looking at Ubisoft, but this is just a very good game. Oh no, the oil price, my main income, it doesn't matter, but. Yeah, I feel like in this case it's very subjective, because it is a big content game, but some people might get frustrated with the complexity. I mean, you could just play the normal version, which is not realistic mode, but in my brain there's only realistic mode. It's like a cult. You either play realistic mode or else. I'm gonna get 2 buses on that. Gonna be in traffic anyways, so good luck. Buy new buses. The only Ubisoft game I will buy is Anno. I'm gonna be honest. Everything aside from Anno, I don't care. I'm not gonna buy anything else than Anno from Ubisoft. I just know that the Anno guys are like one part of Ubisoft that is doing an amazing job. Like 1800 was amazing. The entirety rest of Ubisoft, I'm just sad about. I gotta be honest. There's still a lot of good games under them, but it's for me, it's not really worth the price. Once again, subjective, I guess. There's no escape? There sadly is no escape, because I closed the borders. Otherwise... Oh no! Oh no, it starts! Oh no! 72% wear and tear. Bro, you gotta take one in the break. No, we have no space. Okay, we can use them later again. I'm just gonna put them into the chill room. Where are you? Where are you currently experiencing your breakdown? He's hiding. 52, that's fine. Oh, you're so dark, I don't even see you anymore. I need a new one. Good thing we have a lot of rubles and we don't buy anything with rubles. I mean, anything like power or food or anything actively ongoing. So, I guess you're also high priority now. Welcome to the high priority list. Who needs money? We need to survive. only import via ships. Do you? I imagine you start with a harbor, right? Or do you start with like a certain amount of resources you have to build a harbor with? It's kind of cool, but it's impossible without beginning resources or a harbor and ship. You know what I mean? I would be interested in that challenge. Jokes aside, it sounds really cool. For now, I need you all to go into this, if you ever get any workers. If those buses would... Yeah, look how far. Okay, I have a plan. I can't store this, like... For now, I'm just not saying... We're not making any money with oil. I can't park them anywhere. So what I'm doing is I'm telling them to do this. Drive between those two things and only load. This way they shouldn't be in the way anymore and we can start building and taking a little bit of a depth. You know, you gotta think smart, not hard. I'm thinking the hardest right now. Because we're running out of time. So let me summarize some of my loans. We're like this, okay. I'm gonna go like to 1 million for 5 years. And I'm gonna pay off all the loans. Cause right now we would pay 1,200 per tick, so per day. I'm gonna do this. Reduce it to 500. Which is basically the same, but summarizing all the loans, it's kind of hard to explain how it works, but if you kind of get the logic, you know what I mean, and it's... We pay less now and we have like more money again. There's a point where putting all of your loans into the same thing makes a lot of sense. We could generally build a harbor and import a railway construction vehicle. No, that would be so expensive. Like, if we had some money, I would generally think about that. But for that, we need the refinery. I'm gonna build this in preparation of the refinery. It's just gonna be a long time from now. So you are connected, right? Yeah, we have heating. Only need this here, which is also about to be connected. One more thing. We need you, which also needs workers. So yeah, we're only struggling with that. And that's why I'm stopping all of the exports now. Because that reduces the line by quite a bit. And those are just driving back and forth here now. Good luck. So, you start with a harbor. Okay, that's really cool then. That is generally kind of cool. 73% wear and tear, that's so horrible. We need to repair those. Oh, very important, there's a button. I didn't talk about this because I didn't know it existed, but now I do. There's a button, cancel repairs after a certain amount of time has passed. Why does this button exist and why is it automated on? Because if you cancel a repair for a vehicle, especially for a vehicle that needs it, you can't do it for another year. So you basically never want that to be a thing, right? So why is it the default? I didn't know this was an actual bug, because this is so stupid. I wouldn't have thought that this would be a default. This feels kind of horrible. Okay, we have water now, by the way. This water is pumping in. It is going into here. We just need workers. We have this ready here. We have this ready here. Yeah, we just need the first few houses to complete, and then we can actually just go in. I would love to build like more storage for our oil, but we can't afford it. Like, we can't. As long as we don't really have somewhere to go with this. We can't really afford it. what we do need is... I do remember now, there's very little storage, right? So we do need storage. Someone wrote me that I think I already did it in this map, so I don't need to explain that. That you can lead all of your stuff through the forklifts. What I did before, I always split. I always used this and then build the forklift thing on it. But you can use this as a center point, which is really cool to know. I'm gonna use one of the smaller ones here, because steel very expensive. Or do we do it like here? Yeah, let's build you like this. And a medium size of this. And then we have some space for something here later. Gravel road for now. Build this. Very good. This doesn't need to be asphalt either. Didn't think about that. What country is this? Best courier. We're trading with the South. Because we're a peaceful nation. Meaning we are a nation that would like to have a peaceful of you. Looking to the South. South Korea. Can't believe you've said that. This will be noted on your citizens' papers. We got no people over here yet. Here? They go up, right? They work? Oh, we have no power. Oh my god. Because I built all of that last time, but apparently I didn't save for the last thing. At least it's what I think happened. So I'm just wasting time right now. Let me guess, you're barely out of reach. What a penis building. You could have had gravel by now, easy from this one source, but no. You prefer West Korea. I mean, no, we're in East. Shit. No, we're in the West. Oh my god, double fart. Oh. We are West Korea, I guess. Man, that was a funny joke. Then I said it. Then I'm like, oh no, that's wrong. I'm like, wait, that was right. That's such a big brain fart. You could feel the waves through time space. It is crazy. Need money. There's a hack for that. Bam. We have money again. So, you have no power here. Tell me more. I love how they go back and forth. Oh, they're refueling after a while. I'm like, what are they doing? Oh, they're just burning fuel now. Yeah, I didn't think about that part. It is. This looks pretty good. That's like a decent bus, right? You would like to be in that one? Yeah, we need that. We need the repair office. I was late. I paid the price. So... how about you actually do the thing I have a high priority on? Game. Yeah, remember when I said this has high priority and you're now doing all the gravel road all the time? Yeah, I wouldn't hate you for doing the high priority thing, like, generally speak. Thank you, game. Oh, it's not enough though. It's not enough. If you've been but it's as bad as that, I do not envy you. Vienna at least has good public transport. Like, okay, it's generally a nice city. I gotta say that. I can't complain. Vienna is pretty great. But yeah, I've not been on something like that ever. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm actually generally, this is not something I have on my bucket list. Oh wait, did they build the road? No, they built the road to this. Oh no, you broke down. You had 82? Naughty corner. You're from this, okay. Get replaced. You might think, oh, you're gonna waste your rubles on dumpers. I'm like, yeah, because I don't use my rubles for anything anyways. Plus, we will need more dumpers later anyways, you know? If we upgrade our construction industry, we can buy more dumpers. And if we already have them, we don't need to buy them. I think dumpers will always stay important. Especially if you have, you know, especially if you have no railway. They're gonna be a bit more important than I wish them to be. Oh no, no, this is an electrical road. No, I didn't meant this to be. Oh, this is such a waste of resources for such a small road. I just wanted this to be asphalt. I didn't stop it from being what it was. But the first few houses are literally about to be done. Those will help with the construction of all of this. Like, jokes aside, once one house is done, the workers in there will help build everything else. And I have to double check, because yeah, I haven't said everything to get workers from somewhere in Korea. Once we have workers, we will build way quicker. Because importing them is like the biggest bottleneck. You see, most of these have the entire resources here. They just need the workers. The workers are like stuck in this. This is why I stopped exporting oil, because the bottleneck was just too big. So we're making like no money and lose even more money for now, but it's like I'm willing to do that. I'm risking that. We're very soon done with this road, which is generally really good. Once they get the roller here, which is probably on the way, right? Yeah, there's the roller. Once they get this guy, we'll be fine. Again, I'm not gonna buy new ones though. I'm just gonna store this here. We are -1 dumper. I don't care. For now, like, literally, for now, we are -1 dumper. So now I can finally start building this. Oh my god. I hold the right click. Teleported. So this is in the last step. We're about to have housing. Oh wait, this is in the last step. That is really good. No! 18 workdays, so we need like 5 workers, maybe less. Come on, game, don't tease me like that. Also, the most expensive thing is that we're still importing clothing and stuff like that. Come on, come on. Yeah, we got the people. Heating problem. Wait, it is winter. That is bad, that is bad, that is bad, that is bad, that is bad. Oh, I have those buses, I have the buses ready. Okay, we need to immediately set up this line. Here. No, 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 that doesn't work, that doesn't work, that doesn't work. In my panic, I clicked the wrong thing. Here. Unload if you have extra workers, load. Don't bottleneck this. Very important, you are an essential household, so you will be needing those 3 things. No other thing than workers. Thank you very much. They should survive for a little bit longer. 69 satisfaction. That is very nice. That's what I came for. That's what I came here for. Very good. So, where is the bus? Is the bus already here? Yeah, it is, it is. Do you get anyone? 13 people, I can work with that. Go, get them. Do you have electricity? Yes. Do you have electricity? No drinking water, I don't care. Oh, they kicked some foreign workers. But they worked for 3 seconds and then left. Generally speaking, we don't need the foreign workers anymore. We can use our own now. You do this, Liner. You're from... Who's on the bus line? You are. This is working like very mixed. If like 0 work. How? They didn't die yet, which is good. Oh, the no drinking water thing is a problem. Gotta force him to work here too then. Oh no, we have some drinking water. Oh no, that's one building not in range of drinking water. I hate my life. Welcome to a successful republic, guys. I love that the first building that finished was literally the worst that could have finished. If you tell me next. Okay, I'm gonna deactivate F4. I don't want snapping with this. Just connect this. Please. Please. Thank you. Sewage. Where did I make sewage? Here. Sewage is in range though, that's good. I mean, the water trucks are now coming here and fill it up probably, right? Oh, it's because they're filling up the water tank. They can't give anything to the... Oh my god. Okay, we need this building to be in the lister. Heating is working. You're warm. Okay, it's literally just everything else. Food is being done. We need more houses there. Fill this up. ASAP. Good. This looks kind of like weird, but it's fine. Weird doesn't mean bad. We do produce our own gravel now, so we can say, yo, guys, get it from here. I wouldn't use our own workers yet, though we don't have enough. You are okay. I think you should help with this. Good luck. Okay, they fill up now with water. That's good, that's good. Where are you going? Do you have water now? No. You have no water, but at 100% quality. Yeah! I love my 100% no quality, not existing water. Okay, but you see the workers are in here, they're helping with the construction of that building. Once that building is done, we will generally have enough workers here to make this work. Oh my god, it is still way too slow. I would prefer more workers in here, like right now. Okay, don't work at the water treatment for now, the other households can do that. Heating being enough is nice. There's a map mode for that. Yeah, it's warm. Good. Even though it's not... Yeah, it's saved. I saved it. Highline depth. It's safe though. If you don't have any particular needs, you will feel very happy here. If you have any needs in particular, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have had those. Let's say for now, just go into the heating plan. Then we turn this around once the winter stops. But yeah, oh, those vehicles breaking down is really bad. But I can't afford to not use them at the moment. We need, as I said, we need this done. But then we have those workers for that. We already lost quite a bunch here, look. That was at 110. So, how about we borrow something from Pyongyang? Hi, guys. You wanna live in my new project? I know you do. Let's go. Welcome. So, we have enough workers now here. Food is done. I give this no different priorities. No shopping center anymore. You're gonna be this, and this. With a little bit in other buildings. You're gonna be whatever you want. I don't care. But this is the essentials covered, basically. Yeah, yeah. Are you in range of working there? Oh, we have no building in range of the sewage plant. Can we change that? I think they're just about to be out of range. What if you build like one of those roads? Could be good enough. For now it's not full yet, so that's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. Could be a solution where we'll just like... For now a gravel road, because we need this fast. Yeah, I will... That's good enough for now. We're broke. It's fine. So... It's nearly done and rolled. Are we looking at the rest of this? Yeah, I think we can start exporting oil again. I think once this repair hub is done, I'm gonna export oil again. I think the construction offices should be less in the way because there's less active construction. We should think about education, huh? So... I want to have like a schooling / education area behind those houses. So I'm gonna build this. As for university... Have I flattened this yet? No. Now I have. So, how about this? The one university we need is a big technical one, because that's gonna research our oil stuff. That's why this is high priority. Less priority is the Communist HQ. That I'm just gonna build over here. Actually, this. Those are big building projects left. I'm not using the best. I don't know. That's how the game is. I feel like it's a big bottleneck, and it's something I need to work around, I guess. I feel like if I use a mod, I don't really play how this is intended. If they fix it, then that's not a problem anymore. I'm open for that, but for now I see it as a challenge, so... I'm not saying I'm like a min-max or anything, far from it, but I do enjoy like a good challenge, and having like a bottleneck that really forces you to be really restricted and making choices like, oh, I'm not exporting oil right now because I need my industry to build. Kind of feels like cool in a way. Oh, this is here now. We can repair. We just don't have the resources yet. Where are my guys? I have distribution offices all over the place. I'm really... I guess you can help? What do they use? They use everything, but yeah, they don't use crops, chemicals, alcohol, food, clothing, and explosives. But they use all of this. They use fabric, Electrical components, mechanical components, plastics, and electronics. So, I'm gonna order these now to help with that. Unload. Yeah, we need to build sports and crime and all of that very soon. You just build a cinema. I think a cinema would boost the happiness quite a bit. I'm just gonna build this full grow for now. This is cheap. And mostly it's fast. Cinema. Now we need sport. By the way, are you... Yeah, using our people. Sport. Here. Sport hall. That's huge though. People apparently like this a lot. Yeah, here we reach everyone, so I'm gonna build it like here. Road. No, not bridge with... Ram tracks. No, gravel road. Misinput. So, very important, two things I haven't built yet. The basic education with... I mean, kindergartens are not education, but you know what I mean. This school should be good enough. Bum. Connect. And then behind it, I'm gonna build a kindergarten. Like this. Bum. Trash should be in range of everything, yeah. This is gonna be like my, you know... The people cannot help to build this up, so this should be fine. Anyone dying? Not yet. Hospital overfilled? Nope, so they're not dying. One crime well reported. I'm gonna ignore crimes for like this year in terms of getting research up, which we need for making money. Maintenance was also a huge step, which I can't... See, all of these vehicles would stop like... Wait, they are being cancelled over time. Like this, allow cancel, don't do that. See, they're now leaving. No, they're not good. They're not being cancelled over time anymore. So they're going in, they want to be repaired, which is good. Now we have to fill this up. Where have my distribution office for that? We have one more free distribution office. Could that be the reason that I don't have this yet? I do. The main reason I don't have distribution offices for this is because I haven't built them yet. That makes a lot of sense, guys. that is actually quite, you know, understandable. Have a nice day. So let me build you for now temporarily here. I'm gonna use those vehicles because I need them quite fast. Gotta go take a loan very soon, but I'm gonna use it like that. Pick it up here. Unload this, bum. And I'm gonna say none of this. And just, oh, I should have done it the other way around. It doesn't matter. Very, because I know that like aluminium, whatever, is needed for a few things, but I don't really know what yet. I think helicopters, I'm not sure though. So I'm just gonna do it like that for now. Then they fill up this storage house, which is gonna be very useful, and that is that. Up to like 80%, please. Thank you. Very, very important. The mod basically makes that, you see right now, actually we have no more bottleneck. Right now only one vehicle can drive in and out at the same time, meaning you have like huge traffic. Like this truck is going in, but no one can drive out while it's driving in. This drives out, it has to wait until it... I imagine the better custom house mod makes it that multiple things can drive in and out at the same time. Which makes sense. So we're gonna do a summarization of loans again. Remember when we had no loans? Me neither. Hello, fellow autistic people. Welcome. So, yeah. It's bad, but it's... Oil industry will save us. All we need is our people not to die for now and for research to start. I think if we stay under 3 million debt, it's quite savable. If we go over 3 million, we are like in a danger zone. But our one-time investments are kind of fading for now. And with that, I mean stuff like getting all the resources, building all the houses, buying all the trucks. Those are all the one-time investments we have to do at the beginning. We will have running investments like buying the parts for repairing the vehicles, getting the food and the clothing, which we will not produce for the beginning. All of that, right? Like getting the chemicals for filtering the water. But it's not as expensive as the beginning part. So at the same time, while construction calms down and we'll have less of this, we will be able to export more oil again. Which we could actually research the... I'm not going to research the pipeline before I research the refinery. The refinery has... Or should I? I'm going to I'll make a poll. Do we want to sell oil or do we want to refine oil? This is like... So, what should we do first with the oil? I created a poll for the first time. I really hope they're building this now. Wait, let me guess. You're... Oh no, you're bringing gravel. Refine is winning by a lot. 69, very good. Is there a time on that? I'm gonna let it run for a little bit. But I feel like, yeah, okay, we're gonna refine it first. I mean, we're still gonna sell it via the trucks as soon as we have, like, capacity again. But... Oh yeah, look, we're now at this here. Is this even built? It's being built. So far out there. We need a fuel station over there. Look at all of these one-time investments. Those like especially buildings like this are so expensive. Concrete is like nothing, but steel is very expensive. Bricks are like mid-expensive, but still quite expensive. I would say 1 minute. It is very much a refine. So, what do we do so far? You load here and you unload here. You can do that for now. Now I need this to be completed. Oh, we don't have steel here yet, so I guess it doesn't matter. Wait, why are you not without fuel? Are you telling me you're outside of a... Ah, okay, we need a... Never had that problem before. But they're outside of the range of a gas station, so I have to build a temporary one. Because I really don't have the money for actual one. That really drags out my everything. Wait. Oh, I was scared that all of my trucks were... recycling. The problem is it's not a lot of money recycling. It's not enough that it would make a big difference that really would save our economy right now. We really need to go into money now. We need to go away from all of those big one-time investments and stabilize the economy. After that we can go into recycling and then we can optimize everything. But being bound to the West is quite something with our limited resources from them. I'm happy I could buy all the vehicles from the east, but it's not enough. So where is my fuel? The construction is really fast now, though. That's like a huge plus. Oh, this worked, by the way. They're now in range. Yeah, look at that genius plan. That path here shortened the way enough so these guys can work here, and so we don't have the shit overflowing. Where are you going? Kindergarten. Oh, please, please. Yeah, 100% wear and tear. That fucker is dead. Can I put you somewhere? Can I park you? Like... Let's see if he can get where he needs to be before it completely breaks down. Okay, got it off? No, no, please, please. Bro, come here. Fuel is about to be delivered. Come on, guys. Fuel up and then get me some steel. I need you to get me some steel. You load here. Good. That's very soon done. So we could, once that is here, we'll start getting more... Oh, by the way, we're broke again. We'll get more educated people, and at the same time can start to research, which is very good. Where is my steel? Ah, those trucks here. And you're aluminum, I don't care about you. Where's my steel? Here is my steel. That's what we need to repair. Oh, can you believe it, guys? We can repair our things in a few seconds. Yeah, look how fast they repair. Look at all of these new vehicles. Yes! Another bottleneck solved. Oh, this feels so good. You should really go and repair, by the way. Oh, it's being repaired. Yeah, you need some... I'm gonna get them like 1. Like 2 from further away. Yeah, no, this is really good. People over here are... eyeing a little bit. Losing a bit of population. Well, it's not shopping. What is the main death right now? Drinking alcohol, but they're not. Stroke or heart attack. Might just be everything else. So... yeah, all of our vehicles can go repair now, which is good. Yeah, you guys, please, as much as you can, come over here. This guy was at 100% wear and tear, it's at 58. It's still not good, but it's looking better. Yeah. This one plays those storages, because they have very, very limited capacity, and I don't have time for the infrastructure, always bringing it from the customs house. We need a buffer. No snow? Oh yeah, that's really good. 35%. How far do we get it down? I don't think we get it to 0, no. But we got it to 30, so this should work for like a year. Then it can be repaired again. That's fine. Having this is amazing, though. And increase the range. Increase the range immediately. Look at that. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that is funny. Immediately all the vehicles. Hello. And it generally got me. It got me more than it should. But yeah, now everything is being repaired. Good. Electricity problem, we broke again. Yeah, this is all the steel and aluminum being imported. Aluminium, whatever. This is gonna be expensive to fill up, but once it's filled up, it's gonna be so nice. Plus, we're building all of these buildings, which is also very expensive. Anyways, custom house, logistics, sorry. Do we risk it? Do we export oil again? I think we do. Because I think all of the big things are being built. You know what I mean? And we have our own workers there now. I think I could even go as far and say, guys, for the future... Oh, we need to produce gravel again. That's our main bottleneck, right? Yeah. That's why we're not getting anything anymore, because we're not getting gravel right now. But I would say even get our workers from here. Get our own workers. It's not a lot yet, but... you have no waiting thing, right? If we have a bit more money, I'm gonna build its own storage, but for now, 380 is not bad. Where's all our buses? Oh, they're driving over here. 4 workers, 1 worker. Oh, that's really bad. Gonna fill up the work. You know what the... You know what it is by now. That way you can fly around the map with shift really quick if you didn't know. Hello, Pyongyang. I need you workers. Thank you. And I want you to... Like, half of you should work here. Just straight up. Wait, no, you have so much stuff already. Then... You know what? You already half of you works here. Half of you then. We need more workers. Good. Hey Tiananmen, how are you doing? I mean, we built the structure with huge bottlenecks. Repairs is up, that's huge. Generally huge. Heating everything that's up, sewage will be enough forever. This is all up, we just need to build like the step 2 of the 3-step plan. The problem is that we're out of gravel for a while now and I didn't think about that being a problem. I would say actually you two still gonna get gravel from... Like you get gravel from here, everyone else gets it from here. But yeah, we produce good gravel now, look at that. Yeah, we produce more than I can load on. I take it back. Take gravel from here, this industry actually works now. This is, yeah, we get it now. That's good. Gravel is working. They're digging for their life. Yeah, gravel is slow, but not needing that anymore from the customs house is huge. When highway to Pyongyang? When money. That is step 1, money. So this is all being repaired. That's actually really good. Waiting for repair, waiting for repair, repair in progress. Good. Maybe I'm gonna send like 1 more into here so we get more workers. Temporarily to repair faster. Because everything is being repaired at the same time now, because we haven't repaired for like 5 years. And all the vehicles at the same time we were like, you know what? I don't work anymore. You know the thing that I did for the last 5 years? It's over. I'm just dying. I'm very good at neglecting things. Ask my plans. I guess you couldn't anymore. It's not that bad. Most of them are actually alive. The ones that survived the purge. Oh, for the mine you need no more workers, you just need mechanisms. But for the processing plant that turns it into quarry stone, into gravel, you need workers. I mean, yeah, I know that you don't need workers, yeah. But for the processing you need workers. Even though, is there like a small one that doesn't need workers? No, both of them need workers, see. But yeah, I think we nearly repaired everything, right? How are you looking? 10, 16, 6, 8? Which one are you? You are this one, and you're being even more. Oh! What's up? I think once that is repaired, we can send them into construction offices again. Okay, those are over here. Good! Go home and help. Okay, only one. Rest is for future offices, I guess. Those need a lot of resources now. School is nearly done. That's gonna be very important, by the way. With no party officials in here. With no educated people? Let's make an exchange program. Need some educated... I don't know why I never click... I don't watch at the map. I'm like, where's Pyongyang? Where do we have some educated people? We just have no educated people. All of a basic education. That might be our bottleneck. We literally need to import educated people. We might actually just have none. It's kind of bad. Because we need at least some to educate the rest. Especially for this university. You know what? Then I'm building a new house here and that I'm gonna fill with educated people. Maybe a road in between? Bum. Extend that. Extend. Oh yeah, true. Okay, then for now only here. Need to merge these roads before I can do anything. Later on, this. I already see it. We will need some here. It's all gravel, so we can produce it at home. Good. How much? A lot. A lot of that. 2.1. 5. But it was quite the hard way to get this running. And I'm inexperienced in this game, I'm gonna be honest. We are exporting oil. Okay, now that we're exporting oil again, it looks like this again. You might see now why I stopped doing it for a while, but it is... I'm missing the profits. The profits are actually really good. And this was a mistake that I can't undo. Like, unironically, I can't undo this mistake. You know what, I'm gonna do the ugly solution, just gonna say... gas station here. Because I know at some point it will just run out of fuel. But if we get that road running, I generally think we will have a good time. Because then we can change the flow of our imports. That's basically free because it's gravel. Yeah, that asphalt road was a mistake, but it's an upgraded road, so we're committed. At least the later half. Yeah, that stuff has already been built. So, if you didn't know, you can't destroy upgrade roads. I mean, you can't cancel upgrade roads, you can only destroy them. That's like, at that point, just build it. So we very soon have a kindergarten, which will open up a lot more workers than before. Because kindergartens basically allow your parents to work while other parents or non-parents take care of their kids. Bum. Here you go. See how much children we have. And we're broke again. Welcome to debt. We summarized the debt yet? No, not yet. I'm gonna take one more and then we're gonna summarize it. Loan maxing. See, we really struggle with teachers. It's not even funny. But the cinema is being constructed. What are we missing? We're missing everything here. It's crazy. This was very expensive to import, by the way, but now... Yeah, now everything is repaired. Now there's nothing more to repair, and I'm gonna cancel them to work in a repair station primarily. Good. Everything is repaired. Yeah, good. All the vehicles that cost a lot of money to repair. We had a lot of things that were basically bottlenecked. Meaning that we now don't need to do this anymore. It's really good. Sorry for jumping around so fast. This is being built. Takes forever. I mean, what I could do... This is one road now. Yeah, it speeds it up by a lot. Do you have fuel? Not yet. But you're about to have fuel. Let's see if they run out of fuel before they get there. I mean, it is nice that there's an asphalt road, but I gotta be honest, from now I would prefer a gravel road. Do you have any resources here? No. Wait. Yeah, it was a dirt road. We're in North Korea. It's all dirt roads. I forgot. We can actually change the project. It is not an upgraded road. This looks ugly, I don't care. Wait? Yeah, it doesn't. There we go. Getting rid of you. Now we merge this to 1 giga road, then this should be built quite fast. If it's just gravel, we produce gravel locally. I'm just saying. Wait. I thought this called Pyongyang. After the success of Pyongyang 1, Pyongyang 2. So. You are struggling? Yeah, I'm still struggling, but we stopped exporting it for a while, that's why we're in debt, because this is horrible. So what I'm doing now, this is, I gave up on all of this being asphalt. Once this is done being built, and we actually have fuel here now, so I'm just gonna build the rest here in gravel, which should be done like in 4 times the speed. Then we can just export it in north, meaning that we use this here for local construction, then we use this here for, you know, everything else. But our city is very much done now. We just need for this to be done. Then we only need policing. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm willing to ignore policing in the beginning. I mean, we can also get alcohol, but it's you know, it's a need that also kind of harms our people. So I might be willing to ignore it for now. Sports is annoying though that they... Are you not in... You're not in range. Okay, then let me actually finish the road. I didn't do it because of the nature of... You see now why this was kind of hard to terraform, so... I guess it's good enough, so bum. 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 Now let me do it there. There you go. Good enough. So, that is being built now. Good. Here will be the refinery later on, right? And then we can just get here and pump it out. Once we have this, we'll just print money. But for now, we very much bottlenecked. I mean, even having a fire station now is just a huge money saver, because upgrading everything, like, sorry, not upgrading, rebuilding all this stuff all the time was really expensive. And I built like, that was a me mistake, 100%. I built the fire station in the city, even though I should have built it, like, temporarily over here, so we could just import workers to run it. Which I did also in my playthrough, but I do be lazy private. And I did start this playthrough private. I'm like, yeah, I can just crunch the fire station, it's fine. It wasn't fine. The government loyalty, I have no idea. I have no idea. I need a city hall for that. And, I mean, we could build a few statues. Could position a few Lenins everywhere. I normally do that once I have actually, like, the refinery. But I guess we can say, like, guys, come on. Be hard, work hard. Stares at you. Secret policing. That's a railroad, that's fine. This needs to be a railroad. Wait, is this weird or... no, it's just weird, okay. I guess we do it like that then. Yeah, gravel is... They're built so fast, especially now that we produce our own gravel. I wish I had a storage, but I feel like it's a waste of money for now. So, how is this going? We're still waiting for a roller? Oh no, let's gonna try our fire station. That should just be, like, immediately fixed, right? Yeah, look at that. Bam. How is still working on this, by the way? We're still working on... Oh, we're waiting on concrete. Yeah, concrete is annoying. Because I feel like concrete is the one thing that is really hard to justify to produce locally, especially in the beginning. Because it's very cheap, and you can't store it. Right? It's very annoying to handle, and it's not worth a lot. So that's one of the things I tend to sometimes never produce on my own, or very late. What if the fire station catches fire? And then we pray to Lenin, okay? Because then we're kind of, you know, in the arse. So, where are you? Wait, are you driving there? No. Are you bringing gravel to unfinished road? Oh, you do the other direction. Oh, this road is now done. Oh, yeah. No, wait, you're bringing it to the road I needed to. Okay. I know. It is what it is. You have to live with it. I don't know, if I try to teach the game, I don't tend to mod too much. Because the vanilla experience is the experience most people will have. So I feel like kind of weird going into mods right now, even though some of them might be quality of life. But if I get used to a mod that, like, basically just I use, and I explain the game from that standpoint, I might explain an experience not a lot of people will have. I can always, like, shill the mod, but even then, a lot of people will still not get it. Example, me. So I'd rather just do what I do now and just brute force it and suffer with it so I'm used to it, rather than get a mod and fix it. So I'm looking so forward for this road to be done. You don't believe? It's only 2 more asphalt steps. Oh my god. Then we have this huge gravel road, which should be done so quick. So quick. I mean, what we could do is we could do both gravel parts at the same time and just say, yo guys, do this, right? Now to build it at the same time. But having the maintenance is amazing. And next to the city, meaning we don't need to bring anyone over, they just work here. I mean, it doesn't create any, like, pollution, so it's actually really good to have in the city. Okay, generally speaking, what office still uses workers from outside? Not assigned. Wait, what? I'm gonna ask you to take it from here. What did one of them have not assigned? What? Doesn't it make... Yeah, kinda. But by the way, I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back. Sorry. Yeah, I know I could just bypass by just completely connecting everything. You're absolutely right. I just don't tend to do it because most of the time it's not that important. Like, it's an extension of the road somewhere else, and because I'm like broke right now anyways, if it's done early, it's not that important. Other projects are more pressing. But in this case, it's like the lifeline of my income. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this now because things are bad. I know what I'm even gonna... Oh, that's too... Huh? Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Signed by the Office of Truth. But this is soon done. We only need concrete. And concrete is cheap, meaning most of the costs are basically being done. The classrooms actually having teachers is also amazing. The amount of researchers here is kind of pathetic. And no one died. All of our houses are full. We are suffering from success. No one died, so I can't buy new people with better education. I hate my life, guys. It is just so bad. Oh, I hate when no one dies. So, there's a giant hotel skyscraper thing. Not yet. Could actually build something like this. Jokes aside. So, they are getting here. They're not getting the gravel over, right? Oh no, I didn't assign it yet. Oh, I forgot, it's so far out. That's why it takes so long. There will be a caravan of trucks now bringing gravel. We'll see. Already out? Oh no, they're all being used already. Oh yeah, because of this. Oh no, that's still just concrete. But hey, this is now getting to the sport 2, so they're only struggling with spirituality, drinking, some crimes, I don't care, and kindergarten. That is a skill issue, because you are in range of the kindergarten. Yeah, skill issue is not my problem. I mean, it is, but not in... not in this case. So, why not connect that? It's bottlenecked by an editor helping me. I will not be... I'm gone Friday to Sunday. Basically, I'm being invited out of Vienna for like a few days for a birthday. So I can't do that anytime soon. Whatever. But part 3 will take a while, but part 4 should be very quick after. Very quick meaning about a week, which is half the time of 2 weeks. So I'm sorry this will take some time, but yeah. My apologies are those streams. TLDR is that part 1 and 2 I did. Part 3 I recorded right after part 2 and gave to an editor. That editor is now fighting with his editing software. So even though I want to shorten the time for you by getting help, yeah. The problem is I have like 10 other projects, so it's not like I can just take on the capacity that I outsourced. By the way, when I say I get an editor, doesn't mean they do the whole project. When I get an editor to help me with projects, they do the rough cuts, they sometimes do the zooms, I do everything else. Like I do the final cut, I do the final flash, I do all the memes, I do all of the music, I do all of the beginning jokes, yeah, you know. But for some of the... I don't want to call it simple things because it's actually quite hard if you don't know what you're doing. But for the cuts and zooms, which are, once you know my style, very doable, I like to outsource that. Because it can be very numbing, especially the cuts and the outtakes. Getting the timing right with sentences and stuff like that. My ADHD-ass brain hates doing that. The memes never take long. The memes never take long. There's like the stimulation I need, but like the cuts and the zooms are bone work in the editor sense. And it's like the holy grail. People always try to shorten the time, always try to get rid of it, find AI tools, find... I mean, transcripting is nice if you know what that is. But at the end of the day, it just comes down to doing it, you know. That's the very short story of why it's late. And I know it's late, I'm sorry. Same reason why my main channel currently is I'm also getting a lot of help from an editor there. I recorded, by the way, Hoi 4, tank only Spain. I had to bend the rules for the Civil War, obviously. But it's like a prototype video, which basically, with that video I want to like open a discussion. But it was... Let's just say, even though it was not a normal tank only, meaning that of course I couldn't delete the units, I suffered quite a lot, and it was really hard, the challenge I set myself, so... That will be like out in a month, because I have like a backlog of I don't know how many videos. But that could be interesting. It's a shorter video, by the way. And you can set priority. If you say hi, they will kind of prioritize it more. But it takes some time to take effect, because if all the construction vehicles are already out... Oh, look how fast this is! Look how fast this is built! This is built. Okay, then we can delete those roads. Look at this. Control. It deletes the entire road. I learned that yesterday. But yeah, it sometimes takes some effect, because the vehicles need to be back in the construction office, and from there they get the new orders. That's not really how it works, but you can imagine it like that. And then they basically prioritize what you prioritized. But it takes some time to get into effect. Especially with bottlenecks like this. So, we need 551 gravel. One truck brings 25. Therefore, let me absolutely not bring out my calculator, and we say... We need 23 more trucks to come here. I calculated this in my brain. I could have calculated this in my brain, to be fair. I was lazy, though. Yeah, but yeah, this is so much faster than the Asphalt, like... Because this would have been the first step of the Asphalt road, right? I mean, how we're limited, let me check. These vehicles have a max speed of 70. The other ones have a max speed of 90. Okay, that's actually quite a loss. This is 60. And this is 110. Yeah, so they're gonna be a bit slower, but I've gotta be honest, I'm way happier with a bit slower than being stuck in a fucking traffic jam. Asphalt and concrete. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, like, a lot of people told me don't do asphalt roads, and they never gave me the real reason why. They just said don't do it. I thought, like, they're not that expensive. The problem is not the investment of money. The investment of time is what kills you. So this wouldn't look like this. I wouldn't do as much effort. Steel, you can, like, steel is expensive, but you can import it quite quick. Gravel is needed in much more quantities than steel. And the vehicles that transport gravel tend to be very slow. There are faster ones, but they can transport less. It's like the schism of the churches between fast gravel or high capacity gravel. That's where the churches break apart. Okay, we have soon Lenins. First Lenin just drop. Guys, Lenin drop. What do you think about my first Lenin drop? This will motivate you to educate faster. So I want no workers here because I only want to get educated people here. I'm gonna manually import those. And we have a lot of rubles. We work with dollars. It's so confusing because we all work in dollars. So I can spend the rubles as much as I want without thinking about it. So I can do this and it doesn't really hurt me. There's some workers, but like mostly educated. And I'm gonna say 100% no uneducated workers. 50% of you work here, 50% can work wherever. Look how fast we research now. No, I'm speeding forwards, but still. This will produce a lot of educated people, at the same time it also researches really quick, so this is quite nice. Such a cute patootie. Such a horrible thing to say. Okay. I think you offended both sides of the party with that. The anti and the pro Lenin. Congratulations. How bad should the sentence be that I say? Yes. But yeah, the fuel, like, this is really good. The fuel station there. But yeah, as long as we get more and more gravel, this is done as soon as he reaches this here, and then just needs one more truck and one more. That's done very quick. Yeah, this is so much better. Maybe later on... Oh, sorry, I didn't want to go there. Maybe later on we do like a parallel road to here. I mean, maybe I should do it here, otherwise it looks... Yeah. Yeah, then we can kind of work around it. But for now, it's good. I mean, I've already kind of prepared some highway thoughts into the direction of Pyongyang, but it is really not a priority for me right now. The priority is getting the fuel research, like you have commanded me. Concrete roads are golden. Faster to build than the asphalt, and then asphalt they can be sent in one way. You mean the panel roads, right? 80. Can you upgrade them to be asphalt later on? Wait, you're in the way. So if I place this, can I upgrade you to be asphalt later on? No. At least it looks like a no. Is wood for export 100%? No, wood is worth so little. Like, I'm not gonna say this like I'm a pro, but it just as a... Because if you see the wood price, let's go all the way back. There is wood here is like 10. The oil is 5 times of that. What is like wood planks? Where are your boards? Boards are 15 or 16. It's not even double the worth through... Doesn't feel very worth. I don't know. I tend to just import it, I gotta be honest. We could produce our own wood if we really wanted to. Just always import it because it's so cheap. It is so cheap. Like, once you have a train that can just bring you wood, I'm like, yeah, sure. It's a drop. It's a drop in a bucket. I mean, you could make a challenge trying to make wood industry profitable, and then you build like an entire republic just for wood. It would be fun. Because I think see, you don't need workers for wood, but you need fuel, and I don't know if that justifies the effort, you know what I mean? Anyways, distribution offices, then we could actually build decent distribution offices. If you can afford them, it's a different story. Also notice our money drop is, oh, we actually, see, we are earning money. Is it enough to be sustainable? Hell no, but we're earning money. Imagine we were not in a huge traffic, I want to say traffic scam. Right, I hate my crypto traffic fuck, I fucked up the joke twice. Wait, why? Oh, this pump was never running because this thing was never connected. I mean, to be fair, no loss, but because I can't explain it all. But on paper, we could have lost some money there. In reality, no. But on paper, this is kind of stupid. Good thing we noticed this before the road was fixed. I mean, fixed, upgraded. We're missing 201, guys. Come on. Here's my gravel. We have enough in the storage. Don't get weak now. I repaired you all for a reason. The prophecy. I created this republic to transport gravel. Go, guys. Are you gonna make a railway network soon? Can I tell you the story of the western border? It's a story a Jedi wouldn't tell you. And they don't sell any track builders. If you look on the map, the eastern border is a little bit away from where I am. And any vehicle to pick up any track builder would run out of fuel. So I did a little oopsie whoops and created a scenario where I can't build railway. Do I regret it? Yes. Do I double down now? Absolutely. Yeah, trust me, I love my railway, but ain't happening at the moment. We have to work with capitalist ways of using automobiles, which is, you know, horrible. At some point I do have to end the stream though, because a friend is coming over. I am very sorry. I know, but it's such an effort to build so many free gas stations just for, like, I rather, like, I'm just gonna go through this challenge. I wanna make it kind of realistic in a way that I wanna upgrade that. Or maybe import it via, like, coast, but this would be such a pain in the arse to set up. I mean, if you know, you would be disappointed in me if I don't try. So here. You know what's the worst thing is? We have to fuel them up one after another. So if we don't do that... Oh, look, that's so horrible. I think you don't even know how slow these vehicles will be. So, first mission. Fill up this. Good luck. It's a capital. Quiet. You're stuck in this republic with me. Don't make me angry. Are you not picking that up? Is it outside of your working? It's not. Oh, you're probably all in traffic jam. You're not. You're just not caring about this yet. I mean, I guess it's not full yet, so... Hazardous waste. Mixed waste. Okay, you have a place where to get it. Okay, I was just double checking if we don't have a problem when this all goes over. Because overseeing waste management is a very funny but very, very easy death source. Screwed up waste management will kill you. Like, that, no joke here. It's just end of sentence. It will just kill you. Stop bringing workers here. We don't need workers here. We need Republic's resources. We need the other things. Maybe a bit of Soviet, but no workers. So, by the way, if you don't know how to do this, if you hold shift, you can move fast around the map with your arrow keys, or use, you know, WSD. It is quite useful, because like holding the mouse around here is very annoying, so I use like WSD to go around. RHQ2 easily to work with all of that. I mean, yeah, it's unique playstyles. I just like the suffering. I just don't enjoy being competent while suffering. At least I don't like enforce, like, there's this way where you like, and it is generally a good way to build, and if you want to be good at the game, you should do that. Where you plan out the entire city and then you build it. What I like to do is I like to build the stones, then I like to grow it into different directions, right? This is a bad way to play the game, but for me it's a fun way to play the game, you know? Skill-wise, it might look like a skill issue, but I choose to play this way. I know there's a better way to play it. I just don't think it's fun for me. I'm so sorry, I will very soon end this stream. Swish me. I'm so sorry. And then I'm gonna be gone for a while. But we got the city running, which is a huge W. We are nearly done with the northern peace borderline, whatever. Look, he's zooming around. Meow. Meow. Very cool. Where's the gravel? Fine, that's enough, right? That's enough gravel. It's actually crazy that there are only 5,000 something people in Korea. The other maps have like, on the same population, like 20,000? What is my economy plan? Don't ask. Mostly oil. Talking about it. Thank you. I'm gonna ask a lot if I make content about EU5. I'm not sure how much, but 100% one video. I think I would like to kind of just fuck around with EU5 and learn the game, and then maybe make some fun challenges. Like trying to... I'm 100% gonna try Austria, I'm 100% gonna... I always found like the Ming interesting, but they don't exist anymore on that map. You have to create them. Japan always is interesting in EU. By the way, this is like a huge stepping stone because we can change our entire import and export. Actually, just export. I mean, the import will be changed in sense of less traffic. But look at that. Look at that. No more traffic jam. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So the question now is, what do we invest into? I personally like these trucks more because they can hold more fuel. So I would say we kind of get those. Do we have fuel already here? Is it ready? We have fuel here, okay. The next step is to tell our very much overworked hub to fuel up this. Bum. Good luck. Get trains. Now that you said it, the entire situation changed and I'm able to get trains. Thank you. It wasn't possible before. I was actively not doing it. Now you said it, the situation changed and I have trains. They can build that now if they want to. I would get trains. You know what the West doesn't sell you? Track builders. No problem, love to help. Thanks, yeah. Wait. Are you outside? No, you're not. We don't have enough workers in the... We do now. Oh, no. We need a second heat thingy. We build it here. I think I'm gonna try to build it here because it's like in the middle of the city, covers more. And yes, I like to use the big ones there. Oh, there we need an extender. How far? How far can we go from here? That's too long. So I guess somewhere here we need to build it. Do we have electricity? Here we do. We should be fine this winter, but if we don't build it now, if we build anything else in the city, we are screwed. Because we are right now edging undercooling. I think not a lot of people should die from this. And we're basically only in the extremes in danger, but any bottlenecks and we're fucked. What? Oh, because I gave the order for the road construction, all the pipe stuff. Oh, yeah. Bros, are you... Come on. You should fuck off once you're done. Wait, why are you driving here? I thought you used that road here. You will run out of fuel very soon. Oh, look how slow this is. Oh, it's snow, gravel is dog shit. Oh. I don't even want to know how bad the dirt road is. I mean, we have gravel in Pyongyang, that's an upgrade. By the way, I will build the railway from here, because then we can just get the workers from them. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. That's all fine, that's all fine. Not overloaded, so we are good. We would need a bit more teachers. We have a basic education. I thought I wanted the educated people here. Okay. No more only educated people here. No. Bad. Was my university building? Well, did my professors... They're hiding from me. Where are all of my professors? Some of them are here. They're hiding. Oh no, there are still a lot of them here. They're just doing normal work now. Horrible. Can't believe they do that. But yeah, I'm gonna order that to be built as fast as possible. Oh, there's one of the... Now it's too late. Doesn't matter. We're gonna build a railway construction thingy. I would say let's make money first. Like, if you build it now, it just will be a money dump for something that we can't afford anyways. We are going more and more into debt, and I think even though time-saving wise it would be nice to have now, it is such a big bottleneck in our situations. We really should go into, like, going fuel refining and then go railway. I mean, this is already very nice to have, the oil exports. The heating efficiency? I mean, I can give it a rundown how I understand it. You see this here, this creates like 210 gigajoules of heat. And one of those here can distribute like... some of that. How much do you get through a pipe? 300. Because it's like a capacity problem for most of the time. That one pipe can't transport all of the gigajoules of heat. So once one is not enough, we build a second. Try and error, starting 4, a heating plant can be overwhelmed. If people have numbers, that, like, I give you my very, like, how I kind of understand it. But I've, like, no fucking idea. It's just try and error. When I would build a 4th one, I'm like, time for another heating plant. No, I'm not. I will not realize that. They will run out of fuel before they reach... Oh my god. This is not even funny. They will all turn around in a second. Like, look at this. Look at this. Because the snow is so bad, they all run out of fuel. Oh my god. Why did the snow have to start literally when we started to export oil over there? We need more fuel trucks. Okay, whoever had the idea with let's get that rail thingy. No, that destroyed the entire plan. We're not doing that anymore. We're concentrating on our strengths. We will not diversify anymore. It shows its capacity. Yeah, it shows like 300. Yeah, 300 kilowatt. But what has this to do with the joules? Okay, I'm trying to get my engineering. Is joules watt per second, or was it the other way around? The difference was like a time measurement or something, right? Bro, I studied this shit 2 years ago. It's already being deleted from my membrane. Giga kilo. Does that mean 300? It's like a 30. Hot water tank, 150. I think that's what's important, right? The hot water tank. Hot water 300. Yeah, there we go. I see it now. It's literally a little number. So actually, I was completely right. If you build 3, you had 900. And the hot water tank is 1050. A fourth one would mean 1200. And we're over there. Yeah, oh my god. By try and error, I found out the right numbers. I gave you genuinely good advice. There you go. I'm surprised myself too. It's so small though. It's the most important number that I care about. I don't know why it says, oh, by the way, 210 gigajoules of heat. I don't care. I care about the hot water tank. By the way, I might actually need to end the stream now. Let me... Okay, sorry, I'm back. So, yeah, I generally have to end the stream now for the reason being... a friend of mine is now here. Are they dying? They are dying. What did I... No! Well, I was got... Oh, I hate you guys. You just saw everyone die. What if I jump back to that? Because if I'm not here, that's just... that sucks. Because that had nothing to do with, like, skill. It's just me running out of money while I'm not at my PC. What is... This is being built. Anything else I missed? The Great Leap Forward stopped with all of the North Korean projects. I'm just gonna do this for next time. This, yeah. Already built this fuel station over here. Nope. Welcome to the great leap backwards, where we concentrate on our strengths. And immediately get... I mean, we could summarize some loans. How about we go like to 2 million? Right now, the amount we pay for tomorrow is 1,600. We take a loan of... I can't take that big of a loan. Okay, let's take the maximum loan I can. This. Bam. With that loan, I pay back... the first one. The second one. I want some money left at the end of this. And this... this one. We're now at... this feels way more. Okay, we're a little bit... yeah, but we gain some money back. That's like... that's nice. We need that being refueled very soon. But I think it's a problem for next time. Also for next time we will have this industry probably running, the distribution offices to make a better step forward, and we can actually do more stuff, which is also very important. I think once we have an oil industry and refine it and then export that, we should make so much more money. Jokes aside, it's gonna be very good. Especially with the introduction of some distribution offices, it's gonna be very nice. So yeah, I would say, sorry. The voltage is for electricity, but the heat exchanger shows it capacity when it's built when you click on it. I mean, I see the 300, I see the hot water tank. Okay. I took, wait, was it a short-term loan? Oh, damn it. Let me just... oh, that's gonna be... how do I save this? It is this much. I can't get this back. Okay, let me think. Let me get back this money. I can maybe afford the short-term loan. We shall see. Money shall go down. I believe. Will this loan kill our nation? Maybe. We always take more loans out than whatever. We should be fine. We already paid back 50k, guys. This is good. Print more money, I guess. Yeah. No, that was stupid, but I gotta live with that. Problem for next time, though. I'm sorry. But I think actually, if the short-term loan doesn't cuck me, which could be, I think we're in a good track, because infrastructure is basically there. This is annoying, but once this fuel station is up and running, which it will be, as soon as the fuel truck get there, we should be fine, And as soon as the refinery is here and we can place it down here, we'll just upgrade our city a bit more, build more housing blocks, which once again takes a little bit of money, a little bit of a loan. But then we will print money. Like, fuel refineries are really good at printing money. Especially if you don't have no import cost, right? So anyways, yeah, I thank you all for vibing with me. I appreciate the time. And until next time. Stupid mistake at the end, which, welcome to this channel. Yeah, I wish you all a good time. Thank you for staying around. Until next time. Next video probably next week. But next stream probably a bit before then. Until then.